Hey guys, it is John C. Morley here, serial entrepreneur. We are actually at the day before Halloween. This is actually the day known as Goosey Night or Mischief Night. And lots of towns are actually enforcing that people are basically those, I should say, under the age of 18 or 18, basically are off the streets by like 10:30, and they cannot return to the streets until 6 a.m. the next morning, 6:01. So definitely some really cool stuff there. And Just wanted to share that with you because it's really important that you get what's going on because, people out there are trying to cause some kind of mischief, but now they've enforced those new curfews. So make sure you do pay attention. If you're new to IFYL, everyone, well, welcome. Grab your phone and launch that camera app, point it over to the QR code, click on that yellow oval. It'll take you over to my link tree with lots of great information to improve the quality of your life. John's motivational channel, JCM Academy, John's recent articles, John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur, John the Science Guy, and so much more. All right. So, you know how we work. We start on Saturday. We have a brand new topic on Saturday, and we roll all the way through the week, and we end on a Friday with day 7. Before we get into our master topic, I want to thank our friends, colleagues, and wonderful associates for joining us again. I'm always grateful for them from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. And are everybody ready? We're getting into that master topic. Here we go, everyone. Master topic time. What is the heart-brain connection? Speaking about the heart that I'm so grateful for. So our heart actually has the ability to think and have cognition, which a lot of people don't believe, but it's really true. Yeah, it's really true. So the heart-brain connection we talked about last time has the neurological, the biochemical, the biophysical, and the energetic. So the neurological is the nervous system, the biochemical is the hormones, the biophysical is the pulse waves, and the energetic communication is the electromagnetic fields. So definitely pretty cool. We talked about the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system. So the sympathetic is the one that we use for fight or flight, and the parasympathetic is how the body responds when we are at rest. All right, so let's dive into another chapter of this because there's a lot here. All right, when we think about the body, there is the physical well-being, the mental well-being, the emotional well-being. There's a spiritual, and then there's coherence. So physical has physical flexibility, endurance, strength. The mental has mental flexibility, attention span, ability to focus, incorporating multiple points of view. Emotional has emotional flexibility, positive outlook, self-regulation. Spiritual has spiritual flexibility, commitment to values, tolerance of others, values, and beliefs. So, I think the big thing that a lot of people don't understand is that the heart-brain connection is real. And it's been proven in science that the heart-brain connection has a big impact on our life. I mean, a major impact. We talk about coherence, clarity of thought, speech, and emotional composure, synchronization or entrainment between multiple waveforms, and the order within a singular oscillatory waveform. So there's definitely a lot, and I think a lot of people miss this. Think about that for a moment. Think about what that means to you. I think it comes down to the fact that people want to, how can I say, people want to have a greater understanding of their body and how it connects to things such as the heart rate variability, the pulse transit time, respiration. And, before several years ago, we really didn't know the heart rhythms and patterns and energy. We didn't know what the heck any of this stuff meant or that it had the ability, ladies and gentlemen, to shape our lives, right? Did you know that the heart was so powerful like that? I bet you didn't. So, if you didn't know about this tool called the heart, we know that it's there to keep us alive, right? But what does it really do for us? does a lot. And we're going to keep talking about that all this week because I feel that so many people don't understand about things like the resilient stress emotions, the heart rate variability. And, heart rate variability is an indicator of self regulatory capacity and the autonomic function and the health of the body and the heart. And so we think about how all this connects and how it can affect things like depression, hypoglycemia, panic disorder, sleep disorder, asthma, fatigue, dizziness, nauseousness, irritable bowel syndrome, fibromyalgia, hypertension, chemical sensitivity, premenstrual syndrome, anxiety, migraines, and arrhythmia. So there's a lot that the heart actually gets involved with on a daily basis. But I think some people just don't appreciate that. They don't know why the heart gets involved, but it does. The body actually responds to the heart. I mean, I think that's probably the best thing I can tell you. It responds to the heart because the heart has a direct conduit to the brain. So when we think about the heart, we have to think about a new baseline that could be established and how communication can be sent from the heart to the brain and the brain back to the heart. Because remember, the heart talks to organs and talks to all the other organs. So the brain talks to things too, but the heart has, let's say, a greater impact on the way our organs in our body actually function. Now, I think that's pretty cool. It's pretty wild. But a lot of people say to me, hey, John, what is the heart-brain connection? And I would say the heart-brain connection is a part of our body that allows us to gain an insight to other parts of our body. Now, that sounded pretty crazy, but it's the truth, ladies and gentlemen. It is the truth. It helps us to understand. Now, if I said to you, John, what is the heart-brain connection? If I just asked that question, what would you say? Well, we know that through science and many different discoveries that were made, it's about heart coherence. And we've been learning that the brain controls this pump. And how it works is that it processes information from the entire body. That's pretty cool. And so the heart contains its own little nervous system that exhibits both short and long-term memory functions. So that's why people have feelings. And the feelings don't come from the brain, ladies and gentlemen. They come from the heart. They come from the heart. I'm going to give you another experiment to do today. I want you to take your left or right hand, whatever your dominant is, put it over your heart. And I want you just to recall the last time you were happy, whatever it was, doesn't matter. Can you feel your heart getting a little warm from that? Your heart is a very powerful organ in the body. Now, I want you to place the same hand on the heart. Think about a time when maybe you were unhappy. You might notice some change in the heart as well. You see, our heart is very similar to our body in the sense that, we give off signals. Like, we have nonverbal signals, we have verbal signals. Well, the heart gives off signals in pulses, in the way it communicates to our brain and then to other organs of the body. But many people say to me, hey, John, I wish there was just a way to be able to figure things out. And I think the best thing is probably by understanding that our heart makes the difference in life. It makes the difference. But how does it make the difference? Well, so the heart, as we said, is part of our body, right? And the heart has a cognition to understand what's going on in our body. And so if I said to you right now, are you in coherence with your heart? What have I said to you? Are you in coherence with your heart? Let me know. What does that even mean? Well, heart coherence is probably the most important thing that you need to know today. Our heart is so intelligent and it is the flow of our intuitive awareness, which I quote Heart Math Institute, which has done astounding amounts of research. And they said that when our emotions and mind are brought into a coherent alignment with the heart, our brain and heart are operating in a synergetic, synchronous manner. And we experience deeper intuitive guidance. And our heart intelligence can be defined as an ability that our heart uses to sync all of our systems in our body together for the greater good of all. I mean, I think that is pretty fascinating, right? Coherence refers to a state of optimal performance. So think about your body and imagine that it could be tweaked to the highest level possible. The heart plays a major role in our emotional intelligence. Did you know the heart possesses a network of 40,000 neurons called sensory neurites? And these provide a direct line of communication to the brain. So there are thousands of neurons. And the reason why we can call the heart intelligent, in fact, is this whole analogy. And it's not just an analogy, it's the truth. The heart has the ability to function in an independent way, and it senses, and it can process information, make decisions, and even demonstrate a type of learning and memory. I mean, I think that is something that is just so out there, but it's true, ladies and gentlemen. It is true. It is so true and so amazing that people don't often understand. They don't understand why something is the way it is. But the heart is a very special organ in the body. All of our organs are special, right? But the heart is another brain center. It's another communication station. If you ever notice when you have fear, your heart kind of gets involved, okay? We get negative emotions, the heart will send a signal via its rhythmic pattern to the brain, which mirrors these feelings. So when your heart feels great, guess what? The rest of your body is feeling great. So when we have heart coherence, we of course reduce stress and anxiety, and we reduce the level of cortisol. We boost our immune system, we release our anti-aging hormone, DHEA, we enhance the functioning of the nervous system and the digestive system, and we improve the quality of our sleep, and we boost our energy level. When you achieve heart coherence, it means you're functioning at your peak performance, and you then see vast improvements of cognition and enhancement of focus, concentration, training, and in problem-solving skills. So the heart's intuitive intelligence is a path to personal, social, and global coherence. So our heart has an electromagnetic field that affects reality. And every person has this electromagnetic field that surrounds them. And there are two different sets of electromagnetic fields in our body. And they both can be measured in a medical setting, which is pretty cool. The brain's electromagnetic field, and it's one that affects your brain waves and how your brain functions. And the other electromagnetic field is the one that controls the beat of your heart. And that is the heart's electromagnetic field. So again, the brain has an electromagnetic field, and the heart has an electromagnetic field. And the one in the heart is the largest in your body, as it's about 60 times greater in amplitude than the EMI or electromagnetic field produced by the brain. And it's also 5,000 times stronger magnetically. That's amazing. So the EMI field produced by the heart has a huge influence on us and beyond. The EMI field has the ability to mirror our inner emotions to the outer world, and it can affect people, animals, and environments and our surroundings. And studies have shown that the Earth's EMI field affects us in profound ways, but we're also affecting it every single day when we're interconnected. So it's very important that we feed ourselves with positive emotions in order to establish a personal coherence and then a social and global coherence. And we all have a part of this responsibility here on Earth. Now, if you think you're going to learn this in 5 seconds, well, you're wrong. It's going to take you some time to learn about the heart. And we'll talk more about this, but I want you just to recognize as you're going to sleep and whatnot, just take about 3 minutes, put your hand on your heart, inhale, count of 5 slowly, Hold it and exhale. Do that again. Inhale for the count of 5. Exhale. Inhale. And your body gets into a rhythm. We're going to talk a lot more about this, ladies and gentlemen. But right now, I would really appreciate if you would like, love, and of course, support my channel. It means so much to me that you're following me, that you are commenting below, that you're tagging your friends, colleagues, and associates. You're sharing this out with everyone you know on social media. And of course, below any one of my videos, or go to YouTube at John Space, E Space, MORLEY Space, Serial Entrepreneur. Look for that key phrase, help keep our content free. And make the choice, ladies and gentlemen, to buy my team and I a savory cup of hot chocolate, a delicious watermelon, or a refreshing piece of fruit. Either way, we'll be grateful for those pennies and dollars. We'll invest them into new hardware, new technology, new equipment, new software, even new facilities. Give you the most jaw-dropping, motivational content to fuel and power you. So to empower and fuel you. But remember, it doesn't just start here. The brain has to be involved, or we'll never get to our desires. Have yourself a great rest of your night, everyone. And you know what? I'm going to see you tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Be well.